Okay, so I was doing some research for a school project, and I came across the UN logo. And I noticed that in the middle, there was a map. I thought it looked familiar, so I realized it was actually the map of the flat Earth. So I wondered, why would the flat Earth map be on the UN logo? Does the UN secretly recognize flat Earth theory as true? So I did some more research and learned that the map for both the flat Earth theory and on the UN logo is the azimuthal equidistant map, which is actually a correct representation of the spherical Earth. Flat Earthers just noticed it in the UN logo and took it and decided that if it was an accurate representation of the spherical Earth, it could also be an accurate representation of the flat Earth. So it is not the UN secretly recognizing that the flat Earth theory is correct. So I thought that was case closed. But I decided to do some more research and realized that flat Earth theory actually has much more credit than we give it. Hello, I'm Magic Man 5, and in this video, I will be discussing what flat Earth theory actually says and testing whether or not it is valid. Flat Earth theory was originally popularized by Samuel Rowbotham, who was born in 1816 and died in 1884. He proposed the Earth is a flat, immovable disk centered at the North Pole, with Antarctica replaced by an ice wall at the disk's outer boundary, according to Physics World. This is exactly what most modern flat Earth models propose. The International Flat Earth Research Society was established in 1956 by Samuel Shenton, a signwriter living in Dover, United Kingdom. The society was re-established in October 2009 due to larger acceptance of the theory because of the internet. There are many different models of the flat Earth theory. The model I will be using for this video comes from the Flat Earth Society's website. Yes, they have a website. Most people think that flat Earth theory is just a dumb theory that no one could ever possibly believe. But that's not true. The Flat Earth Society's website lists over 550 members. And a recent study shows that 5% of people in the world are not sure that the Earth is round or believe in the flat Earth. Every year, the Flat Earth Society holds the International Flat Earth Conference, where flat earthers across the globe meet together to discuss newfound ideas. In 2019, this conference had upwards of 600 people attending. I personally know a few flat earthers, and they are all 100% confident in their beliefs. The theory states that Earth is a completely flat plane that extends forever and is stationary and not rotating. The North Pole is in the middle of the planet, and Antarctica is an ice wall surrounding the continents. The plane continues forever through space, but we cannot traverse outside of the Antarctican ice wall. Earth does not collapse due to spherical gravity, because spherical gravity as a theory does not exist, but rather gravity pulls objects into flat planes. There is some debate in the theory about what makes objects fall due to the lack of gravity. One theory is that electromagnetism, density, or pressure makes objects fall towards the ground. The Flat Earth Society does not accept the theory that Earth is constantly accelerating upwards, making everything seem like it is falling due to general relativity. They have complex diagrams explaining how daylight cycles and seasons work on their website. These are the basics of this theory. To learn more, check out the FAQ page on the Flat Earth Society's website, which will be linked in the description. Now that we know what the theory says, we will discuss some evidence that they have. Their website says There are several rapidly apparent proofs of the planet's flatness. The horizon always rises to meet eye level, which is impossible on a ball Earth. The surfaces of bodies of water have been shown to be level. If the Earth was a globe, this would not be the case. There is no visible curvature to the horizon, even from airplanes. We don't even have a full shot of the Earth rotating from space. One almost has to ask, is there any real evidence the Earth is a globe? Another piece of evidence, readily used by flat earthers, is a photo of the Chicago skyline taken from Mount Baldy in Indiana. The photo was taken roughly 60 kilometers across the water from the city of Chicago, which lies on the opposite bank. At that distance, Chicago skyline should not be visible as the curvature of the Earth takes it beyond the horizon. If the Earth really were round, the water in the bay would bulge up, blocking the skyline from view. But it still is visible, which flat earthers take as meaning the water is flat. The only way for this to be possible is if the Earth itself were flat. However, there is also a lot of evidence opposing flat Earth theory. For example, the picture of the Chicago skyline. Scientists say the skyline is visible because the warm water refracts the light, allowing you to see over the bulge in the water to the skyline. Another piece of evidence opposing flat Earth theory is the Coriolis effect, which is what makes hurricanes or typhoons spin in opposite directions depending on which hemisphere they were in. This is due to the rotation of the Earth. Once they pass over to the equator, they change directions. However, flat Earth theory does not have a good explanation for this. More evidence for the Earth rotating is Foucault's pendulum, which is a heavy brass knob on a chain swinging in a plane. Over the course of the day, this pendulum will change directions, which shows that the Earth is rotating. Flat Earthers, however, can combat this by saying that if there is any alteration in the density of the brass knob, that would change the direction of its swinging. As you can see, flat Earth theory has lots of evidence for and against it. It is not just a dumb theory that no one actually believes, but it is an extremely in-depth theory with a large amount of people believing in it. They have people with PhDs doing math trying to prove the flat Earth or disprove the round Earth. However, flat Earth is dying for two reasons. One, modern science and math advancements are making it harder and harder to prove anything other than the spherical Earth. Two, private companies, such as Blue Origin, are sending objects and people to space. With more and more people seeing the Earth from space, it becomes harder to prove that the Earth, which they have seen themselves, is flat. Dude Perfect's Kobe Cotton recently went on one of these Blue Origin flights and confirmed that the Earth is not flat.
Astronaut Cotton, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure.
Lifelong fan. Is the Earth flat?
Not flat. I can confirm it's round.
He's an astronaut in our midst.
Because of all of this, within the next few decades, flat Earth theory will completely die out, and almost no one will believe in it. It will become a science fiction idea of the past, and will never be believed again. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like button below. I am currently in a race with my friend Bucket to reach 20 subscribers, and he's winning by a little bit. So please consider subscribing. It's free and it helps out a ton. Thank you. Magic Man 5, out.